Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is a stacked card of Tuesday NBA action here with 8 games on the slate for you this evening. After cashing both of my NBA picks last night on the short slate, let's try and start this week off again the right way with 2 more winning picks. And we'll start it off with the San Antonio Spurs heading into Detroit to play the Pistons this evening. The Pistons come in as a 7-point home dog in this one, total of 194.5 points. Now, since the Nets have been so bad recently, I thought that the Spurs would rest some guys last night, but ended up playing everyone. And despite the fact that the Nets made a slight run early in the fourth quarter, Spurs shut them down, easily won and covered for us last night. They head into this game on the second night of a back-to-back here against the Pistons, a much better team, especially on the defensive end, as the Pistons come in as an 8th best team in defensive rating this year at 99.8. Compare that to the Spurs, who, of course, the best defensive rating in the entire league. I'm going to lay off the spread in this one and instead go with the total of 194.5 because I think the under could be a pretty good play. Only Kawhi Leonard was the only Spurs starter to hit 30 minutes last night, so shouldn't have any problem coming off the back-to-back in that one. And Pistons, like I said, been quietly good on defense this season, giving up fewer than 97 points per game at home this year. Even though they've been good at cashing the over, especially at home, Spurs are going to clamp down on Detroit in this one, the best defense in the league. Only giving up 88 points per game to the Eastern Conference this season are the San Antonio Spurs. So I think 194.5 just a bit too high for these two teams, especially with how good and sneakily good the Pistons have been on defense this season. I'm going to take under at 194.5. Next up is the Cavaliers and the Dallas Mavericks in this one. Of course, LeBron James, Dirk Nowitzki, a slight rematch of the 2011 finals. Of course, LeBron on a different team this time. But Mavs come in as a 6-point home dog in this one, total of 198.5. Now, I'm laying off the spread again in this one, despite the fact I think taking the points might not be a bad play tonight. A better play might be the total in this one here. Despite the fact the total has dropped 5.5 full points from where it opened at 204, 198.5 I think is opening the door potentially for an overplay. Now, I'm just going to put a disclaimer on this one. I'm definitely being contrarian on this play because obviously the Sharps seem to think that the under is a good play, and if you look at these two teams, the way they've cashed the under here recently, Cavs have cashed the under in 8 of their last 11. Mavs are 7-1 cashing the under in their last 8. However, I do think the over is the play in this one, considering the fact that in their last 5 games, the Cavs are averaging over 113 points per game. Been scoring the ball with ease here recently. The Mavs are playing pretty well as well over their last 10, averaging about 104 points per game while giving up 102 in the process. And also against the Eastern Conference, the Mavs have not been very good this season, giving up about 103 points per game. So definitely going against the grain in this one. But I think because the total has shrunk so much, it's opening up some value for us on the over at 198.5. So take that one, add it to under 194.5 between the Spurs and the Pistons. Those are your NBA picks of the day. Best of luck to you on that one. Make sure you check out my Celtics and Knicks pick as well. We'll play for the total on that one as well tonight. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.